Power's in town, Boom Barton's in town, and we're ready to kill some Canada's. Higdon Outdoors Television starts now. Here we go. Been watching this field. There's a pile of geese in it. So we're gonna change that this morning, hopefully. Cold north wind should gain a lot of birds today too, but it's good. And we got our first mixed bag decoy spread coming out. We got giants, we got the full size, and we got the alphas. So geese are gonna see something different today. Hopefully they like it and things turn out well. You ready, Boone?
Ready, eh?
Boone's ready, so that's all that matters. Let's go.
Let's go!
I've been watching this field for about the past day and a half. Got a massive roost about 3/4 of a mile behind us. They've been using this field. We snuck in here early this morning, and when they wake up, we're gonna be waiting on them.
Hey guys, here we are on a cut silage field this morning. Got about a 10-mile northeast wind, hoping it's gonna blow up, actually a little more. Around the 50 mile an hour would be great. Put the decoys out so far. What we generally like to do is at least get the center mass set. The guys are stubbling the blinds right now. Once it starts getting lighter, where we can actually see the host set up a little easier, we'll pull some decoys out and kind of paint the picture of the spread. On the right side of the spread, we have some sentries basically facing into the oncoming flock. So if these birds are coming in, if they're looking right with the wind, they're naturally wanting to shift just a little right toward the center mass. If they try to skirt, we have those sentries pulled out on a finger basically. So with those sentries facing the oncoming flock, what I've seen a lot of times is they'll bounce off of them and divert back into the center mass. When I always set up in a field, I always look for the spots that generally the birds are going to try to skirt towards, and if I can put those diversions in place, it'll help them bounce back toward the center mass of the spread, and hopefully they'll be in good gunning range for the hunters.
Want to go on a stubble run?
Yeah, bud, let's go.
Yeah?
Maybe not a run, but I'll do a stubble walk with you. No, they're different. The language is different. There's not really a barrier. It's just I have to get them to explain a lot of their lingo to me, that's fine. You've got hey bud, Dickie, Took. I don't know. It's like Inuit talk. I don't really know what's going on. They don't say Z. Like you ask them to spell zebra, it's Z. It's not even a freaking letter, dude. Like normally, letters are supposed to be just that, one letter. Like our Z is Z. Their letter Z is Z. It's like Z-E-D, Z-D, semicolon. I don't really know how they spell it up here. That kind of threw me for a loop because I thought they were talking about one of their buddies. Maybe they're naming one of their duck dogs. But no, I mean, actually, Z is just that. It's the letter Z. I don't know where they came up with that. I don't know how, when you cross the St. Lawrence, that kind of differs, but it's wild. We need to make him a little saddle.
If I knew every goose in the field was this big, I would not hunt it.
If they were this big, I wouldn't even come into the field. I would stay at home. They're scary.
I think you can see these in this field from Kentucky.
Probably so. I'll call my mom here in a minute and ask her. Subar, go outside, look to the north.
Yeah.
See if you see. Actually, I think I do, but well, yeah, you probably do.
That's the new giant line.
Yeah, that's the new giant line. Kurt,
Come up here.
I'm not exactly sure. I think this may be a dinosaur bone. I'm not an archaeologist. Looks maybe velociraptor-ish, possibly from a bronchiosaurus. I'm not really sure. I'll have to take this back to the house and do a little bit of carbon dating on it. It's pretty neat though. Ready to smoke them, eh? Yeah, bud.
Let's go!
To the right. Good job, guys. I'm back and forth. Some flocks, they don't want to hear, I feel like they don't want to hear much calling. And like them, they're just airing out when the more calling, you know? To the left. Out front. Shoot it. Powder puff. What do you think?
I just think they want to come this way.
Yeah.
You know, because we're getting.
If you see these trees,
Yeah.
where the sun is in the shadow, what's actually, we're in some of them lanes. And it's like they can't see the decoys until they can see some of these out here that are in the sunlight. But just the way the natural shadows are, some of these decoys are in the shadows pretty bad.
I can see no one swing this way. Eh?
They do, yeah. But the wind is shifting. It's northeast and almost a little easterly, more easterly. The only change we can make is pull more even out, down here. We need like a little more pulling power on the right side of the spread.
Move them out there, you're saying?
Yeah, it just wouldn't take a dozen just real quick. Just move it to the right side. Out front.
Straight up.
All right. Let's pick.
Two on the left.
Kill him. Nice. Good shooting, fellas. Let's pick him up. Get on him, dog. He's all yours. You got him. Oh, he's crying. He's dying. Here he comes. Here he comes. To the left. To the left. Coming in. Kill it. Oh, good job.
Headshot first time, eh?
Yep. If they're crying, they're dying, boys. Every time. Yeah. Good job. Good job. To the left, single. To the right, to the right. Right. Mop them up, boys. Right. Mop them up, boys. Boom.
Stuff, Booner.
Right, man.
Sometimes you can't control those conditions, but you gotta take what you can get. You could have went for breakfast 2 hours ago.
I know
with no birds on camera.
Hey, we took everything them birds had, though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they're going.
Yeah.
They went
Let him land.
Hands on the left here.
Pair out front. Pair out front. Hey, Benny. If we shoot one, stay on Corey. Get him. Get him! Good shot. Get him. Get him! Good shot. Good job, man. You clean up the backside? That works out perfect, though. Land a group on the right, a couple suckers in the hole. Perfect. Good job, though.
We're gonna one-top him. One-top him first pass. Kill him, kill him, kill him, kill him! The wrap!
I was caught that. That was right in the side.
That's a wrap!
I just had to stop it because I thought it was sun.
Good job, bud. Well done, boys.
Corey, man, a lot of things that we work on back at home, and we were doing earlier this morning too, you know, of tandem calling. Have two guys in the field that, you know, when you hear geese on the ground, they're not necessarily calling against each other, they're calling with each other. You know, they're all on the same page. You'll have a gander and a goose, they're doing clucking and moaning and the whole deal. And as callers, we need to replicate that as best as possible. You know, we were working on something earlier that you'll hear a lot, and as we have geese literally coming in the spread, do a moan real quick, just a fast moan. I'm gonna follow you with the cluck. A lot of times when you have two geese coming into a spread, especially if they're banking, and if I'm on the far left end of the blinds and you're on the far right, we can be doing our calling sequence, and all of a sudden if I hear you just going to that one moan, then I'll answer you or have your caller just to cut you off with the cluck. And what that sounds like is two geese that's just coming into the spread landing, but they're separated. You know, we can replicate that with one caller going In theory, it's the same exact notes, but it's when it's coming from the same spot, it doesn't have the same effect when the geese can hear it coming in. So what we've seen a lot, if you can have 2 callers replicate that from a distance, man, it sounds as real as it gets.
It worked this morning.
And it works, absolutely.